I got my mind fixated on the tribes of in the Philippines, the tribal group, and I noticed that in other international tribes or tribal, they did this. I like it. Thinking about it, the tribes introduced something like this, tunnels or plugs. And as for think, thinking about it, you know, tribal people would have actually was doing something or want to do something or create something futuristic. And as for a tribal, even if they're from the tribes, it would really look futuristic. So so modern tribes or tribal people wearing this uh, want to remain tribal and but they have introduced us to or created a futuristic uh, ornament for for the get up. Now I'm right now I'm studying. I haven't searched or anything. I haven't checked. I can't even think of anything that we already studied all the tribes in our elementary and of the tribes of the Filipinos. Different tribes. There are a lot of tribes, like possibly 11 tribes or something, or 10 tribes, and not there are no futuristic introduction or any inventions that tribes made from our country. But I'm going to research to check on something. I'm going to stalk them on the internet to find out what I would really want. If I find it futuristic, I'm going to get something. So I actually found what's futuristic about what the Philippines tribal group has made. They have not done any futuristic stuff that I have, but I actually have like probably not sure if it's a tribal. I have a headband which is a tribal thing, which is I don't seem to. I'm not sure if it's original, but it's some kind of souvenir, which is from tribal present day tribes. I'm gonna check it out. But one thing's for sure, the futuristic stuff that the Philippines tribes have made are their garments. Their garments. Uh, I've checked that the the tribal people of our country are actually in turbo mode, but they are not in system mode. So, however, they look futuristic and they all look good in their garments, even if they were have tattoos in or, you know, doesn't have a shirt on or doesn't have a garment, just tattoos and are naked and stuff. Uh, as long as they're actually turbo, but not system. Uh, so to wear something, I think I'm gonna try it later. To wear tribal merchandise or tribal, tribal outfits from our country. Uh, the getup should be a turbo, but not a system, and and so the garments are actually what's futuristic. So it's actually cool to see one because they're tribes. I mean, they're tribal. So it's actually pretty wrong to wear something like that, being a system and a turbo at the same time. It's not going to be cool. It's not going to be a futuristic garment. So here are some few pictures of tribes from our country. So you can see that these are awesome to see. They're futuristic. Actually, that's why it's awesome to see even nowadays in the present time. And even if they're like naked or something, like if you see something like this, it's even better to see something like this than the old man. So because the old man is something like modern, and even if it was a turbo and the system, the old man attire for kids, or for kids actually doing the old man attire, or are really distasteful or something. But actually seeing a tribal person is actually futuristic. Well, it's not really futuristic. It's something from the past because it's not a system but a turbo. And whoever they look futuristic, they're more futuristic than the old man. So another one picture like this, their weapons, their shield or weapons are actually futuristic with their getup. So to simplify, the Philippines tribes or outfit should be not a system but a turbo, and just wear any tribal uh, merchandise or tribal outfit in tools or other weapons or other tribal relics with a non-system but a turbo mode in the outfit. So one of the things about the Jordan 4 outfit, with the Jordan 4 shoes, you have to change the shoes from that outfit into like, because the for if you're going to wear Jordan 4 outfits with the Jordan 3, it won't be a system. It won't be a system. It'd be a turbo, though. Then you can wear actually tribal Philippines tribal uh, merchandise, or you know stuff like that. But if you're going to do the OSY thing, uh, after completing the OSY outfit with the Jordan 4, um, I actually changed the shoes from Jordan 4 shoes. I have to change it to something else because the Jordan 4 outfit with the Jordan 4 shoes is really not is really not cool or something to look at. So you still have to change it from that mode for the OSY to the to a different shoe. And anyway, I'm gonna try out the tribal stuff now. I'm gonna switch to turbo and non-system Jordan 4 outfit. So I already fixed my attire from my it's still an OSY. I just changed something. These are Filipino tribal stuff. I only have two, and I'm now not on system mode. I already changed something to my earrings to 0.5 just to make it not a system. But I'm still on OSY mode. Even so, I only changed the settings to non-system but turbo. So this is the way tribal Filipino or tribal wear using with my modern clothes. That is the way to do it to become a tribal
person from our country. Just it has to be a non-system body type, but a turbo, and uh, and from other countries like America or something, they would see Filipinos as tribal, or because we they would think that we are still tribal, but we don't actually have tribal roots that we know about. We don't use these stuff as modern people. Even in my the time of my grandparents, when they were young, they weren't doing this. They weren't doing this, but there are really some tribes that are still here, but they are wearing modern clothes already. But uh, we don't do that anymore. But right now, I'm doing it with modern sweater and shorts, uh, and and slip-ons and a watch, and but except for this one, this is not this is considered as a futuristic design from tribal from other countries. But this one is Filipino, and as I said, the outfit doesn't have to be a system, but a turbo to be an OG tribal from the Philippines. Peace, Chad here. I'm on, and just to brief something. I think this is actually even better attire than, as I mentioned earlier. This is better attire than the old man attire, because the old man would actually be the modern people that would actually be called tribal by other people, like even the youth of today, or my age, or the, those classes are actually would actually called an old man, not a tribal, an old man. It doesn't look good because my dad is wearing something like that, and even if he was wearing Lacoste shirt or something, he would actually still look like an old man. But it's not a tribal; it's actually an old man. And some kids or youth are also doing that, and it doesn't look really good. It's actually an old man. But with my OSY attire, I will have already fixed that situation. And nevertheless, those old men don't need to change at all with this outfit. And I'm all good for the art school mode people, the hip hop mode people, and the playground or whatever, and US people, and basically everywhere. Even if I'm on original tribal mode, or somewhat, with the tribal Filipino gear.